Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. One of my many goals is to continue to do videos this year on how to evolve the game. You see, I still feel like we're stuck in a way. We're kind of in limbo regarding the future. We have a couple of obvious future goals as a community, and that's to start, and maybe your goal is not this, but it's to start slowly making our ways to more 7 stars. I am inching closer to my 12th, I believe, 7 star. And one of the ways to try that, and even though I failed over 160 times, and I'm thankful that some of you have reached out to me to say that I'm not the only one who's tried and failed even more than that, open Paragon crystals and featured Paragon crystals, which of course are 300 units. And I think we'll see maybe our first opportunity for that next week, next Thursday, since our first early access bundle with featured Paragon crystals just dropped on Thursday. But one of the things that we need to do as a community is seriously talk about how this is aged like spoiled milk. It seemed like a good value at the time, and in some ways it is, especially when you look at the far left Strike Fear Potion Bundle, which gives you some level 6 health potions, which we know are very rare. Level 5s, level 5 team, again, all rare. The level 2 revives, not so rare. Level 3 revives, very rare, though you can get those at least slowly in Sunday daily special offers. The 10 level 2 team revives, literally it's like 1,000 units for those, and then you get everything else as a bonus. The 10 energy refills, the greater champion boosts, and yes, the single revives and potions. I still think that 1,000 units is by far the best value for your units in these monthly content offers. But Kabam made a huge deal at first. I'm just going to hide my webcam for a second. Huge deal at first on the far right one. You see I just triggered it. I just completed Thronebreaker for the first time about 10 minutes ago from the time of recording this. This Mythic Nexus crystal is $2.50. That's what that is now worth for Paragon daily specials on Sundays. 15,000 6-star shards for Paragon players is also worth, I would say right now, maybe $10 in a realistic offer of this magnitude. The 7 Cavalier Nexus crystals, if they were Paragon Nexus, we'd be having a different conversation. Heck, if they were Paragon crystals without the Nexus, we'd have a different conversation. But they're not. I still think for Paragon players and even Thronebreakers, those are worth $5 to $10. And then, of course, you get the level 6 health potions, level 5 health potions, team health potions, everything that we just looked at in the far left. But Kabam claims that the value of this is 3,000 units. And I could not disagree more, because they're saying that everything above the 1,000 unit offer from the far left is worth 2,300, but you get a special 300 unit off discount. It's worth 2,000 units. It's worth between $50 and $100 worth of units. That is laughable. What they really need to do, the 6-star shards are fine, but you gotta bring in at least a few 7-star shards, and ideally at least double the Mythic Nexus crystals for starters. The problem is Kabam did such a horrible job when you look at the pathetic, and I mean pathetic, amount of 7-star shards that they gave us in Act 8.2. 4,000 total for exploration. Even compared to the Shooting Stars quest, which I would argue is much easier than 8.2 exploration, and certainly much less time. I think I did it in about, 3 hours. It's just missing. It's missing something so valuable. And one of the most valuable things in the 8.2 rewards was the generic 6-star Awakening gem. I'm not saying it doesn't have value, but for the second month in a row, and I am so thankful for this, it's one of the greatest things we have seen ever in the contest. But if you look at the side quest, eventually we get that thing for free. And again, I'm not saying it's the easiest thing in the world to get, but it definitely is manageable, especially compared to 8.2 exploration. So the game is stuck. I think this offer either needs to be cut down to, say, at at a minimum 2,000 units and take 1,000 units off, or just evolve it. Because I used to be really excited to have it pop up, and now already I'm just looking at this thing like, yuck. No thanks. Not interested. What do you think? Personally, as always, if you're going to spend units on it, spend 1,000 units on the far left, potions, revives, energy refills, boosts, etc. But really save your units, because just in a couple weeks, it'll be July 4th weekend, and you're going to be thankful you didn't blow your units on terrible value that's already outdated, like spoiled milk.